Good evening, Warriors fans around the world. Tonight, we bring you a story of grit, redemption, and the razor-thin line between heartbreak and glory. This isn't just another Game 7. This is the fight for survival, the last stand of a team that once ruled the NBA mountaintop. After blowing a 3-1 series lead, the Golden State Warriors are now staring down the barrel of elimination. The enemy? The surging Houston Rockets, who have clawed their way back into the series, refusing to back down. But this isn't the time to talk about what's gone wrong. No, tonight is about what still can go right. As we head into this decisive Game 7, all eyes are on the chessboard of matchups, adjustments, and strategy. Head coach Steve Kerr has played his cards close to the vest, offering little about potential changes to the rotation. Everything is on the table, Kerr stated after a crushing Game 6 loss. And when a coach like Kerr uses those words, you know something's about to shift. Let's rewind for a moment. When this series began, the Warriors looked like the Warriors of old. A flurry of ball movement, perimeter shooting, and defensive discipline helped them take a commanding 3-1 lead. Stephen Curry was hitting daggers, Jimmy Butler was energizing the locker room, and Draymond Green was anchoring the defense with his usual fire. But since then, it's been Houston's story. And leading that charge? Steven Adams. Yes, the big man from New Zealand reminded everyone that playoff basketball is a battle of wills in the paint. In Game 6, Adams posted a rock-solid stat line, 17 points, 11 rebounds, and a staggering 9 of 10 from the free throw line. The Warriors dared him to beat them from the stripe with the infamous Hack Adams tactic. Adams didn't just survive it, he thrived. Beside him, Alperen Sengun has been a problem all series long. The Turkish center has been a revelation, posting an average of 16.5 points, 9.2 rebounds, and 4.3 assists per game this postseason. Together, Adams and Sengun form a frontcourt duo that's giving Golden State fits, with a combined net rating that's making analytics departments drool. But amidst the noise and numbers, a quiet storm brews on the Warriors bench. Jonathan Kaminga. At 22 years old, the former lottery pick has seen his role dwindle dramatically. He hasn't touched the court since Game 3, a decision many fans and analysts are questioning. Why bench your most athletic wing during a series where Houston's size and physicality are wearing you down? Kaminga averaged 16.1 points and 5.2 rebounds during the regular season, and while his minutes have been inconsistent, his energy never wavers. You can see it in the way he defends, the way he slashes to the rim, and the way he refuses to shrink in big moments. With Game 7 on the line, some are calling for his redemption arc to begin now. And maybe, just maybe, it will. Steve Kerr hasn't ruled anything out. Everything is on the table, he said again today, and that includes unleashing Kaminga to disrupt the rhythm of the Rockets' offense and inject life into a Warriors team that has looked outmatched the past 2 games. If this is to be Kaminga's final game in a Warriors jersey, with trade rumors swirling all season, what better way to go out than with a performance that flips the narrative? Then there's Kevin Looney. The unsung hero of last year's playoff run, especially against the Kings, is being asked to rise once more. Looney's minutes have fluctuated this series, but Game 7 could be his moment. Kerr is expected to lean heavily on Looney's playoff experience and rebounding prowess to battle Adams and Sengun in the trenches. His ability to secure extra possessions and provide defensive stability could be the swing factor. And speaking of playoff performers, you can't forget about Jimmy Butler. After missing the start of the series with a calf injury, Butler has returned with a vengeance. His leadership and two-way presence have reinvigorated the team. In Game 6, he dropped 24 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and notched 4 steals, a classic Butler stat line that reminded everyone why the Warriors took a gamble on bringing him in. It's Game 7, Butler said in his post-game presser. This is why we play. This is why we bleed. We're not going home. His confidence is contagious. Stephen Curry, meanwhile, continues to be the heartbeat of the franchise. Though defenses have keyed in on him with double teams and traps, Curry still managed to put up 28 points and 7 assists in Game 6, hitting 6 threes and giving the Warriors every chance to win. You can bet he'll be ready for Game 7. Draymond Green knows what's at stake. His voice in the locker room has grown louder. His message is clear: this is not how our story ends. After all they've been through, championships, injuries, drama, rebuilds, Draymond isn't ready to bow out in the first round. The Chase Center will be packed. The lights will be bright. The world will be watching. And the question remains, can the Warriors, who once led this series 3-1, find a way to win just one more game? It's not just about strategy. It's about pride. About legacy. About answering the call when the moment is the loudest. They've been here before. Game 7s. Must-win scenarios. Their core, Curry, Thompson, Green, they've danced this dance too many times to be phased. But this time feels different. This time, they're chasing something deeper. Redemption. Respect. A reason to keep the band together just a little longer. Houston won't make it easy. They've discovered a formula: pound the ball inside, control the boards, and play physical defense. If the Warriors want to win, they'll need more than just perimeter shooting. They'll need heart. They'll need hustle. And they'll need help from everyone, including the ones who've been waiting for their shot. Maybe that's Kaminga. Maybe it's Looney. Maybe it's even a guy like Moses Moody or Gary Payton too, whose defensive intensity has turned games around before. Game 7s aren't about stars alone. They're about moments. One offensive rebound. One dive for a loose ball. One rotation that saves a bucket. This is it. From 3-1 to 3-3, the Warriors have seen their cushion vanish. Now they must respond with force. With urgency. With the fire of a dynasty that refuses to die quietly. Kerr will have to trust his gut. Will he go small again? Will he double down on spacing and pace? Or will he finally unleash the athletes, the Kaminga, the Looney, the wild cards who can disrupt the rhythm? The answer may decide everything. Back in Houston, the Rockets believe they've broken the code. But belief is only half the battle. Game 7 demands more than confidence. It demands execution. Will Adams and Sengun dominate once more? Or will the Warriors flip the script and protect their home floor? Only time will tell. Tip-off is just hours away. And what happens in those 48 minutes could echo for years. It could signal the end of an era, or the start of one last magical run. Warriors fans, buckle up. This isn't just a basketball game. It's a battle for identity. For redemption. For survival. And when the final buzzer sounds, one team will rise. One team will fall. For Golden State, the mission is simple: win or go home. Let's see who wants it more. And here's a tip from the Fan Golden State Warriors channel: study financial education and have opportunities in the financial market by studying REITs and investing in large brokerages around the world.